Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? LSU is taking all of the toys or all of the players. This is ridiculous. Kim Mulkey goes gangster. So, if you haven't heard, Aneesah Morrow has now committed to LSU to combine with HVL to go to the national championships. The rich get richer. Oh my God. Mulkey is just a damn gangster. A gangster. So she has the number one recruiting class coming in, the guard Michaela Williams, but no, she decides to get the number one portal guard in HVL as well. Up front, she's getting Del Rosso, but no, she goes out and gets the number one forward in the portal, Aneesah Morrow. Unbelievable. Now, truly, if I'm being honest here, I thought Morrow was going to go to South Carolina. I didn't think she'd really go to the University of Southern California or to LSU. And my reasons were I didn't think University of Southern California would be a good enough destination for her. It was enticing to play with Juju, but she wants to be on a big stage. I thought LSU, I didn't think there'd be enough ball there for her, and she wants to further develop her game. I thought the only way she'd go to LSU if it was for that NIL money and if she wanted to be on a rock star team, and that is what she's chosen, I do believe. NIL is nice. LSU pays nicely in NIL, which is why they're dominating in gymnastics and everything because their players are getting paid. And then as well, LSU will be the team of 23-24. Now, Morrow was supposed to go to South Carolina this weekend, but she canceled. And then, of course, she announced her transfer to LSU on a social media ad. It's just so perfect and on brand for her and LSU. Curious to see which coach takes subtle digs at this and it shows their unhappiness with LSU getting all of the talent. Will that be Staley? Will it be Oriema or somebody else? I look forward to seeing some good subtle complaining because coaches love to complain. Now, I went through a bit of the starting lineup if this would come off in my last video. So essentially, I think it'll be HVL as the point guard. It'll be Flage Johnson at the off guard. And then Morrow at the small forward. Angel Reese at the power forward, and then Del Rosso at center. I assume all freshman SEC, Samaya Smith, she will be going to the bench, and that is one of the questions with LSU. The beauty of having talent is you're loaded. The downside is somebody's going to be unhappy because two things in life, there's only one ball and only 5 positions on the floor. Will there be disagreements over who's scoring and doing what, or will they all just play their little role and be happy, or will this be team drama as well? Will players like Poole and Poa, Michaela Williams, and Samaya Smith, will they be happy with a reduced role, i.e. not starting? That will be the fascinating thing. If Mulkey can get all these players to buy in and they're all happy family, will the NIL money go around to all the players enough? Or will you start to see by the end of the season players transferring out, the ones that are not getting the playing time? The other curious thing is, how will Morrow look at small forward? Now, at DePaul, she was 6'1", but she tended to do her damage on the inside and rough people up. At LSU, she will be working more outside, I think, trying to stretch people out because you have Angel Reese and Del Rosso on the inside banging people. Will she be able to stretch her game and be as effective? Will her handle be enough to take people off the dribble? Or would LSU be better just going HVL, Falage, and then Michaela Williams, who can definitely take people off the dribble, combined with Angel Reese and Del Rosso, or Samaya Smith as well? So how the parts fit together, I don't think it's clear. I think it's a risky move a little bit for Morrow. I think if she wanted to be a star or the primary ball handler and sort of alpha on the team, if you like, I think South Carolina would have been the move for her. But clearly she is just happy being one of the bandmates of a rock star team. LSU is going to come out, much like the Miami Heat did, and say, hey, we're not guaranteed a title. All these parts have to adjust and get used to each other, trying to decrease the pressure that is going to be on them next season. I mean, remember with Miami, LeBron comes out and says, hey, we're not going to win 2, 3, we're going to win 5, 6, 7, or whatever. And then straight away, that was just a massive mistake. And they started backpedaling straight away, saying the media is putting too much pressure on us, even though your superstar predicted multiple titles. And I think LSU will do the same thing. I think they will come out and downplay. I think Mulkey's going to come out and say, hey, it's going to take time. We're not guaranteed anything, which they're not. Will Angel Reese play this game, though? I imagine she'll be on Instagram pointing to, her second finger and getting her second ring. So it will be fun to watch that and how they try to downplay it. I think most players will tell you winning an unexpected championship is so much easier as being the favorite and trying to live up to expectation. It's tougher. There's just no two ways about it. There's not as much joy. It's more we're trying to do what's expected of us. It's almost like when the U.S. goes to the Olympics to win the gold medal. It's either win gold medal as you're expected. If you don't, you're a failure. And that's sort of LSU's next season is lining up that way. It's either championship or bust. And if it is a bust, then they will take a lot of heat for it, or at least in the form of laughing. You got all these players that all said how wonderful and great they are, and they wanted to win a championship. And we've been hearing from Angel Reese for the last year telling us how wonderful and great she is, and you fall flat on your face. That's what they're setting themselves up for. But on the other hand, if they win it, they are going to let everybody know that they are the baddest team on the planet and they are the greatest, and they are going to put it in everybody's face. Like I say, either way, it's going to be fun to watch. The playoff, or if it winds up being them and UConn, that is just going to be a fascinating matchup. I'm starting to look at that now, and I wonder if UConn should not still be favored. So anyway, I'm going to come out with another video on that, but I suspect. What do you have? Do you have next year's championship? Who do you have as the favorite? Do you have LSU or UConn? Leave your comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.